Hi there, we're back with a new design. These are my base colors, my gold Franken polish, which I put over the top of this Bonita. The name of this one is Sexy Me, if my camera will focus. There we go. And then on my ring finger, I used my Bonita. And the name of this one, which is very hard to see, is Golden Girl. Now, I'm going to get my stuff together and I'll be back to show you the plan. Okay, so I'm starting out with, because I have two plates that I'll be using for this design, I'm going to be using my Appy Pila, if I can get this to show, and I can't, we'll have to do that sideways. So this is my Appy Pila A, and we're going to be using this design right here. And I'm going to be stamping this one with my MDU white and my Creative Shop. And there it is. If it'll show, there we go. Then next, I'm going to be using my Moira plate, and this plate is number 15, and it's the Lace Love. And the one that I want to stamp is this grid right here. I'll be using my MDU red, and that one is number 9. Again with my Creative Shop. There we go. And there it is. Now I'm going to get these cleaned up and top coated, and I will be back to show you the next step. Okay, so here's two of them. This is the lace that we did from the Moira, and this is the design we did from the Appy Pila A plate. So I'm going to put one on. Let me put those over to the side really quick. And I wanted this to be just a subtle hint. I didn't want it to be super bright and noticeable, if that makes any sense. Let me trim this off a little so that we don't have so much excess. Go. Now I know that there's probably a number of you that wonder why I do this when I could just stamp it right on, and the answer is because I like to have my designs straight, and I am not as good of a stamper as some. So this is my way of fixing and or correcting my not so good at stamping. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and get that glued on with a little bit of our Dollar Tree top coat. Now the other side. And I don't use very much of the Dollar Tree top coat. Just enough to make it tacky, but no puddles. Okay. Now we'll trim up the excess. There we go. Get my scraps out of the way. Then make sure that that is sealed. And next we're going to be using the white one that we stamped from the Appy Peeler. Trim a little excess off. And these are actually large enough that I might be able to use pieces and parts from them to finish my designs. Okay, so now what I want to do is just put this on at an angle. Okay, that might be a bit more difficult than I thought. Okay, so we're gonna hold this corner right here. So I'm making sure I like where it's at before I glue it on. I want that edge. Then holding it with my other one, another light coat right over the top of the previous one. Just be careful not to brush too hard, or you'll brush it right off because it's not sealed up. Okay, I just dropped my there we go. And there is the first one done. Okay, I'm going to get this all cleaned up. Let me zoom in there for you so you can see it a bit better. I'll get this all cleaned up, add the rest of them, and I'll be right back to show you the finished design. Okay, I'm almost done. I decided to add a few accents. My little crystals, the red ones, and that is in my wheel here, which I bought just specifically for these. These are my little red crystals.
You see that?
Yep.
Right.
All right. Then my gold studs, of course, which you've seen before. I bought these at Born Pretty Store, and the crystals came from AliExpress. So now we're going to decorate this little guy right here. Let me get a dot of my Seche Vide to glue it on first, and then we'll top coat it. Right, like that. There we go. Okay, now top coat this one, and the design is done. Okay, and the finished design. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to call this one, but something lace. I hope you enjoyed this design. Thank you so much for watching.
We always enjoy your comments below, and we appreciate a thumbs up.
Until next time.